one, so as you've seen in my previous videos, I did a few Mabon themed videos to kind of get into the swing of things and the swing of the season. One of my favorite recipes to do for this holiday is Mabon apple crisp. So I thought I would show you all how to do it. To start off, I'm going to be combining all of the dry ingredients. So first off is we are going to grab about a teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Put that in. Next, you're going to be adding 1/2 a teaspoon of salt. And then you will be adding 1 cup of brown sugar. Next, you'll be adding 1 1/3 cup of oatmeal. Then you will add 2/3 a cup of flour into the mixture. And then 2/3 a cup of melted butter into it. And once you have all the ingredients, so again, you have to put in 2/3 a cup of flour, 1 1/3 cup of oatmeal, 1 cup of brown sugar, 1/2 a teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, and 2/3 a cup of melted butter. And now, after that, we're going to mix it all, just to make sure that's really mixed in and everything gets nice and moist. So this is what it looks like when it's done. As you can see, I've kind of made sure all of it's coated and all of it looks kind of dark. So we're going to let this sit, and we're going to start on peeling our apples. Okay, so we're going to take our apples. There's not much of a process to this. You can kind of do it whatever or however is easiest and fastest for you. I like cutting my apples into sections, usually 4s, to make it go a little bit faster. Make sure, you know, the core is kind of out, so you don't have to deal with it. And then once it's in manageable chunks, I take a peeler and I peel the skin off. Now once it's in easy chunks like this and they're peeled, I take my pan and I just layer it. And just stick them in the pan. Like that. So as you can tell, there's kind of a pile growing up. What I like to do with the scraps is, if you can put it in a compost pile, I like giving it as an offering, just to say thank you and for, you know, the produce used and whatnot. So that's just an idea. And as far as the apples go, I've used Red Delicious. I've used, these are Granny Smith, I think, or no, Golden Delicious. I've used Granny Smith. I've used Fuji. You can pretty much use any sort of apples you want, you like, or that are in the area, just as an FYI. And then it also does, I'm not even done yet, it does take a lot of time, so I will continue peeling, and then I will show you what to do after I'm all done. So now that we've finished, I finished putting all of the apples in the pan. I only used 3 apples to save on time and pan usage. The recipe that I calls for 6 cups of apples, so but I've never really followed that strictly. I only use however much I kind of fill the pan. I do a lot of estimating. So for this case, we're only going to use 3. And then we're going to take this and pour it over. Obviously you'd use a spoon for this one, but so So make sure everything's roughly out of the pan, or excuse me, the bowl. And then what we can do is just kind of spread the mixture around to make sure it's kind of covered everything, and kind of make sure it gets in all of the nooks and crannies and whatnot. So really, really spread it around. Make sure it kind of gets everything. Okay. And once that is all done, so we're gonna stick them in, stick this in the oven, and like I said, for 375 degrees for 30 minutes. Okay, so it's been half an hour. Unfortunately, I put the oven temperature a little bit too high since it's a new oven. And anyway, it came out a little bit darker and a little bit kind of crispier than I'd hoped. But that's what it turns out to be. And it's really good with, you can have it hot or cold. With ice cream, that's what I usually have it, and it's freaking amazing. Just or for snacks, but it's a really good recipe to have after a ritual, or I mean just in general. So I hope you all enjoyed the recipe. I can't wait to see if you guys make it. If you do, please do a video response, leave comments, just see if everyone loves it as much as I do. So blessed be, happy Mabon, and I hope you enjoy. Bye.